Following years of research, the Poor Responder Unit at Instituto Bernabeu has, for the first time, discovered the genes that play a role in ovarian reserve. This makes choosing the most appropriate medication for the patient's genetic makeup possible, thus also making it possible to optimize the ovarian response.
The chances of getting pregnant when over 35 years of age reduce dramatically as a result of a reduction in the number of available eggs. Every woman is different and her ovaries respond in a different way. This discovery has led to the identification of why these different responses occur and the generation of personalized treatment solutions in order to obtain the greatest possible number of eggs.
When pregnancy does not come naturally, and we have to turn to in vitro fertilization treatment, the aforementioned biological limitation implies two things. Getting an understanding of ovarian reserve is key, and personalizing ovarian stimulation is essential in order to retrieve the greatest possible number of eggs. These will later be fertilized and become embryos that are ready for transfer to the mother's uterus. Women generate eggs when they are still within their mother's uterus. Once they are born, their ovaries will then never again generate new oocytes, and it is for this reason that our research centers around optimizing the existing ones.
Pharmacogenetics is the medicine of the future. For the first time on a global scale, we have identified genetic variants that will enable us to select the best medication for obtaining a greater number of eggs and therefore achieving pregnancy.
The Poor Responder Unit at Instituto Bernabeu is aware that not all women responded equally to ovarian stimulation, and we believe that this may be due to the fact that they have different genetic receptors for the hormones that stimulate ovulation. Indeed, after a number of years of research, we have discovered that women have different hormone receptors, and depending on the type they have, their ovaries react in different ways. Such progress means that for the first time we are able to apply pharmacogenetics to assisted reproduction treatment, establishing a connection between the type of medication and dose and the ovary's response. This means we are able to choose the most adequate type of medication for the patient's genetic makeup, thus optimizing ovarian response.
Through a simple sample of blood or saliva, DNA can be extracted, and using molecular biology techniques, we can identify the genetic variants associated with egg growth and maturity.